So I decided to go and join another organization, and I went and I applied at Standard Bank, and they offered me a job as a director in the organization. I was on my way there. I was due to join them in 2 weeks when I then received a call from Rowan Smith. So on the phone call, he suddenly said, "Just hold on, I'm with someone here," and he handed over the phone to Mr. Ramaphosa. And he then came on and said hello and suggested that we meet. And so we met. I went to his office and we met. And I remember that in that discussion, I decided I wanted to work for him. You know, I just picked up on just elements of him that really just resonated very strongly with me. And I decided I was going to join Shanduka. It was just amazing how humble he was. You know, because I remember going to his office, how nervous I was to be meeting this great leader that I'd read so much about. And, you know, I couldn't believe that I was actually going to meet him. But he was just so humble. He was talking to me like just, you know, and he introduced himself as Cyril, you know, and I remember I couldn't say Cyril. It was difficult to get used to this idea. And so it was just incredible listening and watching him and just seeing how someone could have such incredible life experiences, you know, and having read about the things that he had done with labor, you know, and going and forming the National Union of Mine Workers and all of this. And there he was sitting like just an ordinary person. And he was talking to me almost as if I was his equal. It was just weird, you know. And I was just really touched by the humility that he displayed. And so I decided that I was going to join this company. I had no idea what they would pay, if they would pay, or whatever. I just wanted to work with him. And it was incredible. I then decided to join. I joined the organization, and it's been an incredible 11 years to work for his organization. He was an incredible man. And what I subsequently found was that this was a relationship he had with everybody in the organization. You know, from the man who would be at the gate letting people in, the security, to the people that made tea in the office, to, you know, management, directors, everybody. He was the same person. I mean, I remember on our boards, in the board meetings, and where there would be difficult discussions and decisions to be made. And I'd be thinking, you know, I'd be sitting there thinking, you can push this, you have the right. Because I knew in our agreements that he could make a different decision and we would have to go along with that given his rights as a shareholder. But he never ever did that. He would always go with whatever the view was of the board at the time. And it was, I mean, at times, in many times it was frustrating to see that, but it really was a huge lesson of just the huge strength of this man to be able to see the fact that, yes, he was this, you know, highly respected person, but amongst us and amongst whoever he was dealing with, he was the same. He was an ordinary person just like them. And it was wonderful to be able to work with someone like him for all those years.